City, Utah, the crossroads of the West. 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz.
Let's go. You're in.
Dang, about time.
Jazz trail by 9, and so in the game for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt, and it's Brewer in at the small forward position. Hayward kicks to Burke. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. Off with the layup.
Dwight Howard, 3-time former Defensive Player of the Year, still a dominant presence with his size and athleticism, and of course a big-time presence on the glass.
The Jazz making a switch here. Heels checked in. It's Harden with the drive. Howard kicks to Brewer. Harden outside. Brewer passes to Beverly. Shoots a fader. Howard, that's good.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's working, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Dishes to Favors. No good off the front iron.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Harden dishes to Beverly.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Exum in for Alec Burks. Here's Neal. On the high post, he drills it. Rockets leading by 11. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets, makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
Howard can't hit.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And Neal kicks to Hayward. And the basket good. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Inside, here's Papanicolaou. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Neal. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
And Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. So he was very aggressive with his game, attacking the D and capitalizing on those free throws.
Down low, just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Hayward passes to Neal. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Utah ends up going with the new group. Houston with a big group substitution here.
Well, the Utah Jazz enjoy what has long been considered one of the best home court advantages in the NBA here at Energy Solutions Arena. You combine the altitude with these rowdy fans, tough place to get a road win.
So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's Brewer in at the 3 slot. Here's Neal. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, you talk about this crowd here in Salt Lake City, the construction, the physical structure here. This arena really puts the crowd right on top of the action.
And that really does have an effect, Kevin. Players and refs feel the fans as much as they hear them there.
James Harden with the most famous beard in the NBA. In fact, he leaves his barber in charge of trimming it, so you can give him all the credit, or maybe the blame, depending on how you look at it.
In Harden, a relatively quiet demeanor. Some have even said moody, but clearly he's embraced his new leading role in Houston.
And he said as much himself. He looks at the Rockets as his team, and you can see it in his demeanor on the court. With that leadership comes responsibility, and I think he's ready to continue to step into that.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayward. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Neal's shot is off.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Jones kicks to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Good. 3. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Kicks it to Hayward. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Neal. Great touch on the 16-footer. Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Now here's Beverly, covered by Neal. Beverly dishes to Brewer. Beverly with the ball. The 9-foot shot. Offensive rebound, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And so
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that.
and the second half in for Utah. Exum comes in for Burks. And the Rockets making a change here. Filling out the wings, it's Exum and Hayward. Gobert is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Burke in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Farmar kicks to Harden. Pass to Howard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you know, the Rockets has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been self-imposed. But Coach Kevin McHale has taken to calling him Big Horse. I'm not sure. We'll see if that one catches on.
Mr. Clutch is checked in for the Jazz. In the corner, it's Hayward. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Farmar takes it away. And oh, here we go. Farmar's got it. The fast break chance. Got that one up quick. Terry's got 5 now.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball on the open floor.
The Rockets trail. For the tie. Rebound, Utah. Hayward's got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's a good screen. Exum kicks to Hayward. Connects from 3-point range. Hayward's got 9 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're starting to look for answers because ever since halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Guys, as we know, Dwight Howard used to covet the big market. His friend Josh Smith had said he's addicted to being global. And Howard even admitted people were in my ear about being in a bigger place and bringing more dollars in. Nowadays, it's not about where you play. Unfortunately, I had to learn that lesson in front of the whole world. Kevin?
His image took a hit, Doris, but he's learned from it, obviously. Thanks.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
Harden outside. Harden right side. And Houston again with the bucket.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Neal passes to Gobert. Good. Gobert's got his first 2 points of the night.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Farmar.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Exum dishes to Neal. Pass to Hayward. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. And there's Terry. 5 points in the game. Neal pulls it in. Neal's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It could go. And released it in time, but it's off. And here now is our State Farm assist to the game. And both teams making some changes here. Rockets trail by 11. So on the floor for Houston. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Patrick Beverly out there with Terry. And it's Brewer in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Beverly. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Utah. So here's Burks. And Neal kicks to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Top of the key. And he gets the jumper to drop. And it's 6 points for Mr. Clutch.
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
Yeah, well, they managed to hold down the fort defensively, and now their offense is finally starting to kick into groove.
And here's Burks. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Neal passes to Favors. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe, and Utah again with the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Rockets trail by 13. Now here's Beverly. He kicks it to Howard. To the wing on the left. Tries again. Here's Jones. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. Also making a switch. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Burke. And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Neal. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. That's doing some skyscraping.
And we're talking about a point guard there, Kevin. He can really raise up.
A flashy pass, monster dunk, whatever it is. I mean, this guy's got the versatility to do it.
Harden inside the three-point line. Green for 2 points.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Utah leading by 11. Here's Neal. Out to Hayward. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Neal dishes to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Neal's shot is off.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Beverly. Kicks it out to Harden. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And now just watching the clock wind down and what will turn out to be a win here for the Jazz.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
They've finally gotten something good to happen against this opponent. The last 2 times out, they weren't nearly as productive.
Yeah, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.